Hello and good afternoon. I've loved some of the presentations I've just seen. I hope I'm going to show you some of the stuff that will generate some enthusiasm here too, because a lot of what we're doing is also very much focused on creating and building delightful customer experiences. My company is called Ksubaka. I'm Giles and I'm co-founder. And you guys are all experts in this area, so I don't need to go and tell you any more about why 80% of people are still buying in stores. I think most of the presentations so far have talked about this. But when they're buying in store, there are things that they're still looking for, things that they're not finding because they've now become so educated on their digital, on their mobile handsets, that they need to go and have this kind of experience in stores. 4 things that they're looking for that we help them with. First of all, gaining much better knowledge and understanding of who the in-store customer is. Secondly, extending the purchase horizon beyond that moment when you walk into the store, you see the product you want, you see the till, oh my God, there's too many people there, forget it, I'll go and get it later. How do you go and get over that problem? And how do you, as a retailer, embrace something that so many have shunned for ages, showrooming? How do you not become paranoid about people coming into your store, looking at the product, taking their phone out, and then buying it online? Because you should not be fearing it, you should be embracing it. Why? Well, because this is the way consumers want to buy. So what can we do? We can go and help them do it, and we can help retailers get there by using screens in their store, and our screens make a difference doing this. The screens are in store to go and drive digital engagements with the customers, and these engagements drive sales. How? Well, we have 3 products. Product 1 is designed to go and help us get one more visitor into the store. Product 2, turn that visitor into a customer. Product 3, get that customer to buy more products. How do we do it? As I said, product 1 is all about using the art of research and insights to understand what customers think about particular experiences. Why do 70% of people walking into your store walk back out without buying something? Till receipt surveys are not going to help you with this. What we can do is get pulse satisfaction measurements and understand what's going on behind them. So for instance, with one retailer at the moment in Oxford Street, in a month we will get around 8,000 to 10,000 pulse ratings in an environment in which they would traditionally get 60 customer surveys. That's 10,000 people with whom we can analyze and build out pictures of what's going on. I'll talk a bit more about that in a second. Oh, by the way, notice that these surveys don't look anything like surveys. People actually delight in doing them, which is why we go and get not only such high take-up rates, but then continuation and completion rates that are just through the roof. Second type of thing we do is once we've got the customers in the store, is we take all of the retailers' existing online digital assets, everything they've built for their website or their mobile app, and we repackage this. Our platform repackages this and turns it into an experience and an interface that makes sense for people to browse and use and consume in store. Why is this relevant? Well, if you happen to be in fashion, you know that clothes-on models sell much more than clothes-on pegs. And yet you can't have clothes-on models everywhere. You don't have room. The logistics are too complex. Your website has all of this information. We just repackage it, pick it out, and bring it into a screen. I'll show you a bit more about this in a second. Last thing we do is we use our DNA, which is in gaming. My co-founder and I both spent our youthful years building up games companies, so we understand how to go and create that kind of tension that gets people to focus. I've taken the most boring product we've ever promoted. It's a credit card service for a bank, and yet we still managed to go and make it pretty fun. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff we do. Here is, for instance, this is Fortnum & Mason. This is a Cloud Shelf product, the second one I was talking about, where what we're doing is we're taking all of their online assets to go and rebuild a virtual shelf around hampers. Just to go and give you an idea, to build this shelf from scratch took our platform 1 hour and 10 minutes, from the minute we began to actually getting this thing ready to then being able to go and get it live. So incredibly powerful technology, enabling us to do some pretty awesome stuff here. And of course, what you do is you then go and find the thing that you want on the big screen. You just take a photo of it, you scan it, it comes onto your mobile phone, you buy it, and we have tracked that online sales came from that store. We may even track the name of the salesperson who was standing next to the machine as that happened, i.e. you've got rid of all of the issue that so many retailers have, or their staff have, about the fact they're not getting any reward when somebody goes and buys a product online. So I've told you a bit about this. Remember I told you about those 40,000 surveys completed? Well, so what? I mean, there's only so many I need to understand. Well, here's the reason why. What we're able to do when you get that volume of data is you can take what just looks like noise and you can begin to make sense of it. So take this example where actually what we're doing is we're of course ranking all of the stores live in real time in terms of satisfaction, but we're able to go and say specifically, store by store, what is the thing this week that they did best? What is the thing that they did worse? And we can go and track this over store. We can track all of the different zones. We can find out that actually fitting rooms in general are rating really badly across this entire retail chain, but there is one fitting room that does incredibly well. Why? Well, we can find that out. And by the way, if it stops doing well, we can go and trigger a real-time alert to the staff in that store to say, by the way, fitting room on the second floor, there's a problem. Last 3 people have complained, and they're saying that the room is a mess. So you can address that issue before it becomes a problem, before it hits your bottom line, generating massive ROI on the solution. That's it. We, of course, won loads of awards, because why wouldn't we? We're a fantastic team. We were set up in 2014, team of 25. We're headquartered in London. We have people in Singapore and China. We are Alibaba's main retail technology client in China. So here we have an R&D team based in Chiswick, London, being the retail tech partner of probably one of the world's most advanced retail tech companies, Alibaba in China. We're doing some awesome stuff. We've got some awesome metrics, and we'd love to talk to you about them. The company is called Ksubaka. My name is Giles, and it's been a pleasure talking with you. Thank you very much.